Hello and welcome to Sport This Morning. I'm Cecilia Amogbe.
A very good morning to you. I'm Yemi Adebayo. We start you off this morning with the Nigeria Professional Football League Week 25 results, resurgence for 3SC Shooting Stars of Ibadan. Good victory for the Oluyole Warriors, and the resurgence continues.
Also on the program, we'll be talking tennis and the ITTF Nigerian Open. Well, the ITTF has actually listed it in its calendar, so it's getting bigger and bigger for the tournament.
All right, Cecilia, let's leave tennis and go to golf. That's our next port of call. This morning, talking about the U.S. Golf Open. It's Koepka's victory. American professional golfer Brooks Koepka wins the U.S. Golf Open. The 27-year-old wins his first major in grand style, and it doesn't get better than that, and he climbs into the top 10, I must add, with this victory. Cecilia.
Definitely, that's the way it is. And of course, for the 7th consecutive tournament, we are having a first-time major winner. So I think really when a particular major is coming, we never really can predict who is going to win, because somehow someone from somewhere will just crop up, and before you know it, they're clinching the victory. And that's what Koepka did on Sunday night.
Yeah, there's always been some question about his quality 4 years ago when he came on the scene. A lot of people, but let's not forget, he made a Ryder Cup team for the U.S. last year, and I'm very sure with this victory now, a lot of the guys in that group would, want to have him. He climbs into the top 10, and it's going to be good for him all the way. I have a feeling he's going to remain in that top 10 if he continues with this kind of performance. In the top 5, you had fellow American Brian Harman, Japanese Hideki Matsuyama. You also have Tommy Fleetwood, the guy we were talking about last week. Early round lead, but that's a game of golf. Very cool sometimes. And the guy that starts the lead round 1, round 2, at the end of the day, you might not see them. And Bill Haas as well, making up the top 5. But at the end of the day, we're talking of Brooks this morning going on to win his first major title, a big one, and he did it in grand style.
Yeah, 4-shot victory at the US Open. So there's some guys you just know that winning, it's actually in their DNA, because the way he won it, winning a total of 16 under, equaling the lowest score to par for US Open. That was what Rory McIlroy did at the Congressional. That was in 2011 on a par 71 layout. So it also marks the 7th consecutive major that has been crowned a first-time winner. Let's listen to him and also some other players from the tournament expressing this view. But for Brooks, he is still trying to get grips to what he has just done, being able to conquer one of the most difficult course. That's talking about the US Open, the Erin Hills.
It's pretty cool to look at all. I'd love to get a map and just start looking at all the places I've won. It's pretty cool. But to win, my first major, in the United States is pretty special. And it is Father's Day, so hopefully, like I said, I didn't get him a card. So I really hope this works. I'm just going to enjoy it for right now. I think it hasn't even sunk in, but it'll be special. I want to see my family and be with them. I think that'll be pretty neat, and with everyone that's kind of played a part in helping me win this, I just want to be with them and my family, to be honest with you.
That's probably a better question for me to answer. My first response to that is I don't believe in moral victories. I don't believe in. I had an opportunity today and I didn't get it done, but at the same time, I don't feel as though I lost the golf tournament. I just think Brooks went out and won the tournament. So I'm just going to keep trying to do what I'm good at and keep doing what I know how to do, and we'll see where that takes me.
I've never contended for a major before, so when you get to Saturday and Sunday, you've got to see how you react and how you feel. And I felt, yesterday I played great. Today my game wasn't quite there, but still, I got it round in level par. I had to scrap a little bit for it, and it was a bit tough today. But I felt fine, felt comfortable. I enjoyed playing late on Saturday and Sunday, and
it was a tough day out there. I know it was probably a little less wind than the guys saw this morning, but it still wasn't easy. Wind was affecting putts quite a bit, and it was tough to get things going. There's very few low rounds. Looked like Hideki put up a good one, a few groups out in front of us, and obviously Brooks played a hell of a round out there this afternoon.
Yeah, it was. I was excited for today. I felt very comfortable. I mean, it was obviously playing a lot more difficult, so I gave it all I had. I felt like it was the lowest I could have shot. I mean, I just didn't have it today, but it made me feel a lot better seeing Brooks shoot 5 under. I mean, I would have had to play some pretty spectacular golf to catch him. So.
Yeah, spectacular one. You know what it means when you have just one PGA Tour, under your belt, coming into a tournament and you're winning, a major for the first time, not just any other major, U.S. Open at Erin Hills. So
it was coming victory. It's really strange. I spent a lot of guys, I didn't really see the excitement. I think he thought about this well.
Yeah.
And I say, look, it's time to go to my family, my friends, my support system. All those were behind me that ensured I won this. It's good. We'll be following him. It's going to be a very good addition to the Ryder Cup team. That I must say.
Okay.
And like
that's what you're concerned about. But the way you're having just this player just
I'm saying
winning a major, and that's just one off. And
yeah, I must admit that happens a lot in golf. But what I also mean is the player on the rise.
Okay.
Like you said, the comparison with Rory McIlroy, I burst on the scene. A whole lot of that will start coming in now.
Okay, that's what's going to be now. Let's talk tennis. Talking about Angelique Kerber. Well, she has pulled out of the pre-winter tournament, but she says she will be ready to play when it starts. Talking about the Aegon Classic, so she will not be participating in that because of the recurrence of the hamstring problem she has been having recently. So she's not sure it's going to play at Eastbourne, which is next week due to the same left hamstring strain.
It's recurring, yeah.
So it forced her to actually retire in the third round at Madrid Open. But now, coming here, she will not be playing, in Aegon Classics. And this is a lady that we felt, okay, after winning the Grand